Here it is. Ministers have been particularly critical of Mickey Mouse degrees that saddle student with debt but add little to their employment prospects. There it is, Mickey Mouse degrees. And I think, unfashionable though it is, to suggest that if you never went to university and know absolutely nothing about this issue, your opinion is utterly worthless. I'm afraid that I believe if you never went to university and you have no knowledge or understanding whatsoever of this issue, then your opinion is utterly worthless. If you've read on Mail Online about someone who's done a degree in, I don't know, tea leaf reading, and that is what you're basing your entire opinion on, I've got a horrible feeling that this government policy is designed precisely for you. It's designed to appeal to the ignorant bigotry of people who read a story in the Mail Online 10 years ago about somebody taking a degree in lama farming and has decided as a result of that huge swathes of the population are going away to university, taking out epic amounts of debt, which if they don't earn above a certain threshold, they never have to repay, while many of our rivals on the world stage, in global Britain's rivals on the world stage, still get free education to the higher level, free tertiary education, further and higher education. And this is designed to throw red meat to, with respect, and I don't want to fall out, to idiots like you. So I really hope I'm wrong. Am I? 0345 6060 973. Who is this policy designed to appeal to? Idiots who've read a story about babby washing and llama farmer studies in the Mail Online 10 years ago, or does it actually address a real and present problem? And I think the only people can answer that question are people who didn't do brilliantly in their GCSEs, who failed their maths and English GCSEs, but went on to university, went on to higher education. You're the and if you can tell me, if you can look me in the eye and tell me that the experience was a waste of time and you wish you'd never done it, then it's important that we listen to you. I imagine there's going to be a balance of opinion here. Some people who went down that road think it was the best thing that they ever did, and some people regret it. So who are they taking this away from? Well, again, it's going to be economic, isn't it? Just like the lateral flow tests. The decision to take away free lateral flow tests is going to hit poorer people much, much harder and much more differently from how it's going to hit people who can afford to pop into Boots and buy a basket full. You can afford to send your kid to university if you think it's going to be good for them, or you can't. And if you can't, you get a loan. And if you can't get a loan, they don't go to university. So it means that an exam you take at 16 under this government, and I personally don't see how it's going to work, not least because of discrimination legislation, but it doesn't stop them floating it on the front page of the Daily Telegraph. I can't see it really as anything other than an attempt to limit, once again, the opportunities of poorer people. And of course we know that the more educated you are, the less likely you are to hold certain opinions regarding things like immigration and Brexit, which this government needs you to keep holding in order to survive and continue to distract you from all the things like the Russian questions we were asking in the last hour. Quick, look over there, there's a footballer kneeling. Oh, blimey, there's a National Trust property teaching too much about the history of the actual National Trust property that I'm currently standing in. So the more educated you are, the more ridiculous you find positions like that, and the more at odds you will be with people like Priti Patel, Dominic Raab, Liz Truss, Nadine Dorries, and of course ultimately Boris Johnson.